let's look at the next question. Question number 6. In parallelogram AB, CD, E and F are midpoints of AB and CD. So let's just draw a parallelogram and see how it will work for us. So this is AB, this is CD, and let's make this parallelogram. Perfect. So this is my parallelogram ABCD, and let's see what is given. So in parallelogram A, B, C and D, E and F are the midpoints of AB and CD. So this is E and this is F. Since opposite sides are equal, which means half the opposite side will also be equal. Perfect. And this side are equal, and both pair of opposite sides are parallel. Line segment AF and BF. So let's join AF and BF. Meet line segments ED and EC. Okay, so ED and EC. They meet line segment ED and EC at G and H. So this point is G and this point is H. Perfect. So I have basically got my diagram. Let's check the question again. A, B, C, D, E, F are the midpoints. I have marked midpoints. AF and BF. So AF and BF meet ED and EC at G and H. Marked. Prove that triangles HEB and FHC. Okay. So we need to look at triangle HEB and FHC. So I need to prove that these two triangles are congruent. Perfect. So let's draw these two triangles separately and see what we know about them to get us the answer. So this is triangle FCH and this is my triangle EHB. H, this is F, this is C, this is E, this is B. So this angle and this angle is equal. Why? Vertically opposite. Perfect. This angle and this angle will be equal because these are alternate angles. This angle and this angle will be equal. Why? These are also alternate angles, and FC and HB are equal. So by angle side angle test, I'll prove it congruent. Perfect. So I've got my answer. Let's start writing. So number 1, AB is equal to CD, which means half of AB is equal to half of CD, which means AE is equal to BE is equal to CF is equal to DF. Perfect. Now let's look at triangles what we need to prove congruent. In triangle FCH and triangle BEH. Number 4, I have CF is equal to EB. Perfect. Why? This is from 3. Number 5 would be angle. I haven't marked this as double. Yeah, so let me mark this as well. Perfect. So angle HFC is equal to angle HBE. Perfect. Why? These are alternate angles. And number 6 would be angle HCF is equal to angle HEB. This is alternate angles are equal. Therefore, by angle side angle test, triangle HEB is congruent to triangle HCHEB. So E is with C. So HCF. That's what they wanted us to prove. This part is done. Wonderful. So my first part of the question done. Let's look at what's the second part and see how we can find the answer. So second part says prove that GEHF is a parallelogram. So if I have to prove that GEHF, which is GEHF is a parallelogram, I'll have to prove that GF and EH are parallel, and I have to prove that GE and FH are parallel. So let's see if they form a part of any triangle where I can get two midpoints. Now that I've proved these two triangles are congruent, which means I can prove that FH will be equal to HB. So let me start writing that first. Number 7, which would be FH will be equal to BH. So BH would be equal to FH, which means FH and BH are equal. What it also means is that CH and EH are equal. Number 8, CH and EH are equal. This is CPCTC. Now that I've got this, I think I should be able to prove something. Let's look at this triangle DEC. How would I look at this? Let's look at this triangle DEC. Am I joining any two midpoint? Yes, F is midpoint of this side and H is midpoint of this, which means FH will be parallel to this. Perfect. I've got my answer and let's write it down now. So, in triangle DCE, number 9, F is midpoint of CD. This is given. And number 10 would be H is midpoint of CE. This is from 8. Since both of them are equal, which means HE and CE are equal. So what it means is, using midpoint theorem, what I get is number 11, which is FH is parallel to DE. What it also means is FH is parallel to GE. So I have proved that one pair of opposite side is parallel. So I have proven FH is parallel to GE. Next, now I need to look at GF and EH. Okay, now I can visualize it now. If I look at this triangle AFB, again I am joining two midpoints. E is midpoint here, H is midpoint of BF. Perfect. So let's start writing this answer now. So in triangle AFB, number 13 would be E is midpoint of AB. This is given. And number 14 would be H is midpoint of BF. And where did we get it? We got it from 7. Because BH and FH were equal. So using midpoint theorem, what I get is number 15, which is EH is parallel to AF. What it also means is EH is parallel to GF. So from 12 and 16, what I get is both pair of opposite sides are parallel, therefore quadrilateral EHFG is a parallelogram. Perfect. So that finishes this question for me. Again, an interesting question where we had to apply first congruency. With congruency, we proved that the H was midpoint of not just EC but also of BF, and this is where we applied the midpoint theorem. So let's look at the next question. The next question that we do would be question number 7. So let's look at question number 7. Question number 7 states triangle ABC, D and E are midpoints of, or D and E are points on AB such that AD is equal to DE is equal to EB. Perfect. So no rough diagram given. Let's try and draw a rough diagram. Perfect. So this is triangle A, B and C. D and E are points on AB such that AD is equal to D. Okay. So we are dividing this basically into 3 equal parts. This is AD and this is DE. What is given is AD, DE and BE are equal. Perfect. Through D and E, lines are drawn parallel to BC. So line is drawn parallel from D to BC, which means AC at F. So this point is F. Again, another parallel line is drawn, which is drawn parallel to BC. and this point here is point G. So let me just mark what we just did. DF is parallel to EG and parallel to BC. Perfect, which means AC at F and through G. Through F and G, lines are drawn parallel to AB. Oh, so from F, I am drawing a line which is parallel to AB, which means something like this. So from F, I am drawing a line parallel to AB, and from G also I am drawing a line parallel to AB. Wonderful. Let me just mark this as parallel. This is parallel to AB, and this is also parallel to AB. And what are these points given? These are M and N. So the first one from F is M, and this is meeting at N. Perfect. We need to prove that BM, MN, and NC are equal. BM, MN, and NC are equal. Okay, so visually, if I notice, look at this triangle, if I can prove CG, GF, and AF are equal, I would be able to prove CN, MN, and BM are equal using the equal intercept theorem. So first, let me try and prove AF, FG, and GC are equal, which is already given because AD, DE, and BE are equal. Perfect. So let me try. Let me just write this down. I think I've already got the answer. So number one. Before that, let's write which triangle we are looking at. In triangle ABC, number one, DF is parallel to EG, which is parallel to BC. And number two, this is given because all of them are parallel. And number two is AD is equal to DE equal to BE. So using equal intercept theorem, what I get is, so these are three parallel lines, and it is making equal intercept, which means the intercept on the other side will also be equal. What we get is number 3, which means AF is equal to FG equal to GC. Perfect. Now let me mark them. AF is equal to FG equal to GC. Now let's look at the second set of parallel lines. Well, let's start writing. So in triangle ABC, this time I have GN is parallel to MF parallel to AB. And number 5, what is given is, this is given, and what I just found out was CG is equal to GF is equal to FA. This is from 3. Therefore, using equal intercept theorem, what do I get? I get, just draw this line quickly, done. What I get is number 6, which is CN is equal to MN equal to BN. Perfect. So this is what they wanted me to prove. This is done. Again, an interesting question. It is all about visualizing. First, I looked at this pair of parallel line, and when I look at this parallel line, I realize these are equal, which means these will also be equal. Next, I looked at these 3 set of parallel lines, and I realized that transversal AC is making equal intercept, which means transversal BC will also make equal intercept. Perfect. Thank you so much. Take care. Be safe. I'll see you with the next video. Meanwhile, you can try and solve homework question as question number 5. Thank you so much. Bye bye.